Good evening everyone and welcome along to our first course playthrough on PGA Tour 2K23 here on the channel. And just before we do get into things, I would just like to state that this video will not be monetized in any way. The reason being is that the course we're going to be playing through is designed by Gary Friend, aka Angus Young 14, and he designed it as a tribute to a friend who sadly recently lost his battle with cancer and passed away. So I'd like to give my condolences not only to Gary but also to other friends and family of Chris, aka DEEPWHITE RAVEN. So if there does happen to be any advertisements whatsoever, there will certainly be none during the video mid-roll. But I do believe that even if you do not monetize a video, that sometimes YouTube can automatically by themselves, they can place advertisements at the beginning and or end of the video. So if there does happen to be anything there, it is genuinely not for myself. I am not personally going to be monetizing this video. Also, just before we do get into things, I would just like to give you a quick run through of what we're running at the moment. As you can see, I'm level 45. I've been hammering away through career mode. I will leave timestamps as well down in the description. So if you do just want to skip on ahead from this point onto the round, do by all means feel free to. But otherwise, what we are running, if I can get my words out, it's been a while now since I recorded. It's Monday the 17th, so it's actually a week now since my last upload, which is the day before the game officially launched. But yeah, all the stuff that we're running anyway. I have got the TaylorMade Tour Response Stripe ball. As you can see, it's default. I do not run with any of the what do they bloody call them again? Any of the ball types. I don't run with any of them. I'll just keep it on default. I have played with them, but I prefer default. For the driver, we have got the Cobra LTD LXS, and for the 3 and 5 woods, we've got the Cobra LTD XLS. For the irons, should I say, 4 down through 9, and the pitching wedge, we have got the TaylorMade P7 MC, and for the 3 wedges, we have got the TaylorMade MG3 TWs. And then finally for the putter, we have got the Cobra King Sport 45. And as you can see here are all of the attributes that I have, or fittings should I say, tied to them. So once again, ball absolutely completely stock, nothing at all there. Got a triple legendary here on the driver. Still got a little bit to do on the woods, but I am working on getting legendaries for those. Got some epics and legendaries, 2 epics either way. Yeah, head and grip. For the irons, got epics, and then for the shaft, got legendaries. Wedges, completely legendary at the moment. Not sure if I'm going to change those out, the power ones on the grip, maybe for a bit more timing. And then 3 legendaries then on the putter. So as you can see on the left hand side of the screen there, the numbers that if I'm correct, if I remember right, that should be the stock or the default carries anyway. So as you see, 285 on the driver, but with the fittings we got 293 as the carry. And yeah, all the other ones. So getting a good bit of extra distance, good stats with the fittings that I do have at the moment, but I would like to get them all up to legendary. So that is what we are running with, and I'm trying to think, was there something else that I wanted to show as well? Oh yes, let me see. If we go to golfer, I am also going with, here is my, if you want to pause the video and have a look, just in case you're wondering what way I do my skill trees, this is the way that I have it at the moment. I don't run with hybrids, so that's just, I just left that alone. But we have got a tier 7, every single one of them at max level 3. And then these are what I've gone with for the others at the moment. So I could still get another, I think it's up to level 50. Level 50 is the max, so you get a point each level. So I've still got another 5 to go. I'll distribute them around the place as I see fit, where I think maybe I might want them or need them. For the archetype, I am using Sculptor. I was tempted to go Powerhouse, but at the end of the day, getting great distance and shots and stuff and timing and all that sort of stuff, I'm doing quite well with the Sculptor archetype. So that is pretty much everything, and yeah, let's get ourselves on into the round. Okay, so the course that we are going to be playing, which is a tribute to DEEPWHITE RAVEN, aka Chris. I said that the wrong way, I was meant to say his name first, but anyway, yeah, is Ravens Falls, and as you can see, here's the course details. We are going to be playing from the white tees at the tips, which are 8,027, let's say 200, but 8,027 yards. The conditions are going to be, as always, as we do with the course playthroughs, they are going to be on default. So we're going to have firm and fast greens with a medium fast 7.2 green speed. I'm not sure what speed that is. I'm still getting adjusted to all the new green speeds. Weather is going to be overcast, and the time of day will be afternoon. So yeah, I have everything set up. Yeah, we're going to be playing off pin set 1, playing off the white tees, off the tips. So let's get ourselves straight on in and see what we have. So yeah, once again, I'd just like to extend my condolences to not only to Gary, aka Angus Young 14, not only to himself but also to all of Chris's family and friends, for the loss of Chris, aka Deep White Raven. I never know really. Sorry if I'm stumbling over words. I never know what to say with things like this. You know, I always, I'm not the kind of person who's good at talking about this sort of thing. But right, we're going to kick things off with a par 4 for the first hole. It's 425 yards and it is up 19 feet. Wind isn't too bad, about 8 miles per hour, coming from just in front off to the right. And oh, I didn't know what that was there for a second, but apparently we have a hot air balloon going over the course. Okay, right, I've got... Ooh, right, here's going to be a test now. Can I... With that wind... There's the green over there. Can we cut it around the right-hand side of this tree? If I can even get my directions right, I was about to say... the left-hand side of this tree. Yeah, unfortunately, I am quite disappointed that we do still have the same scout camera. We don't have any sort of freedom or any sort of camera mode, but we will try and have a little look at things as we make our way around the course. But right, let's see if we can't carry over to the fairway here. We'll get cheeky off the first tee. Ooh, a little fast, 101%, but yeah, we are comfortably over. I have to say, I love the sound off this driver. The Cobra driver, I have it jotted down, was the LTD LXS. Absolutely love the crack it gives off the ball when you hit the perfect shot. Hopefully we get a few of them during the round. So for the first hole anyway, approach shot, we are left with 155 yards in up 22. So I'm going to play about 162. I want to go a little bit more. We say 165 should be fine actually, with the way that the wind is. Sorry, I'm just having a little look around. Nice rock work and planting over here, just off the first green. Okay, right, so let's see. Let's see how our first approach shot will go. Oh, timing is not the best so far today, even with the skill trees and the stuff that I have. Is that going to hold? It is going to hold the green though. Or is it? No, it's not. So let's see how we get on with the first chip for our first course playthrough. Come on, run out there for me. Run. I've gotten a bit of a handle on the chips, and over the last few days, I do apologise again actually for not getting it done. I will start getting my career going. I have actually already done 2 seasons. I've completed all the sponsors, and I've beaten the rivals numerous times now at this stage. But I do still want to do a series of a season here on the channel. So we'll get that going. But over the last few days that I've been playing as well, I have gotten quite used to the chipping and the splash shots and such. So expect to potentially see some chip-ins, because I'm getting a little bit consistent with them again. And we are actually playing on Pro Swing. I forgot to mention that as well. I do want to bump up to Master soon though. But anyway, enough waffling on about my settings and stuff. Hole number 2 is another par 4, and it's 491 yards up 36 feet. 9 mile per hour wind in the face. We should be okay off the driver, or off the tee here with the driver. Oh, again. Oh, that's a terrible fast. We're going to be in a bit of trouble. Now, my tempo, I was saying, my timing and stuff, I had a warm-up round before starting to record, and it wasn't too bad. I wasn't getting fast anywhere near as bad as that. And now, of course, as I start to record, are we in? Yeah, we're in heavy rough now as well. Ooh, I think we're going to have to play over here, so I don't think I'm going to get there. That's a terrible lie percentage. A lot of people actually have been saying about this with the waterfalls, and I can kind of see it, the way they have this sort of cloudy sort of effect coming over the waterfalls. I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe just kind of, maybe make it a little bit more. It might be just a little bit opaque. Maybe make it a little bit more transparent, and maybe it might blend in a little bit better. But at the moment, as it sits, I'm personally as well. A good few other people as well have said they're not really a fan of it, and I would have to agree. It just kind of takes a little bit away from it, I think. Right. Anyway, let's see if we can get over here. Nope. We're getting a closer look at the waterfall. Wait, hold on. Where did that go? Members bounce. Ooh, dodged a bullet there. Leaves us with 97 yards, up 18 feet, so about 103. Certainly don't want to pitch shot, because we are going to be clubbing up quite a bit. With that wind and with the lie percentage, hopefully a straight up sand wedge will get us there. Right, we're on the green. And depending on the rollout, actually I never even checked the greens. Well, yeah, we did do put. Never checked the green speed on the previous hole. So I have to get used to this again. Now it's been over a week since I last recorded. Get used to my commentary again. So this to save the par. Green speeds are 152. Very slightly breaking both ways. I'm favouring maybe just right of the pin. Oh, I pushed it. Gonna turn. Oh, close. Just slightly overhit it as well. Excuse me. Still a little bit froggy in the throat. But that is going to be our first drop shot of the round. We are +1 through 2. Yeah, weather is absolutely terrible here. Now, obviously on a smoker. So that doesn't help the fact. But yeah, throat is still quite froggy. It's mostly down to the weather though. But anyway, hole number 3, par 4. And it's 463 yards, up 7 feet. Wind is trying to pick it up. It's 11 mile per hour, still in the face. There's a perfect. See if we can't get a little bit of extra power off the tee as well. Maybe just hold a little bit longer with those headwinds because it is up a little bit. And so far, very nice course. I like the lighting there. Just sort of the hazy lighting coming through the trees there as I was taking that shot. Right, 183. Gonna play about 188. Definitely 6 iron. Now the wind should hold it. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit long and left with that fast. Gonna sit quick. As I say, I'm playing with the default ball, so we can expect some rollout unless I do manipulate it with some what's it called again? Attack angle. That's the one. And put some spin on. Oh god, this isn't stopping. This is going to be a lengthy one. But it is for birdie anyway. Let's see if we can pull one back. 63 feet up to. Have a little look at all our beads. Okay, a little bit right to left. I think I'll just play this dead straight at it. Oh, we got the weight. Is it enough? Come on, turn back, turn back, turn, turn, turn. Oh, perfect weight. Just a touch out to the left. I needed to move that. But we will drop it in for the par. Keep ourselves at 1 under for now. Excuse me again. Yeah, so I do want to bump it up to master, but I've just been hammering career mode out of it on Pro Swing just to get all the stuff unlocked and stuff. Right, hole number 4 anyway, it's par 3. And yeah, I believe this is our first par 3 of the round. Yeah, we've had 3 par 4s. And this is 222 yards and it is up 19 feet. So it's going to play about 228 with that wind. I think we will be playing the 5 wood. I put a little bit of loft on. Just kind of hang it up in the air a little bit. Oh, slightly fast. Come on, wind, pull that around. I did also last night, or early hours of this morning, long story, before work, I actually popped the platinum for the game as well. And a little bit disappointed because all 4 previous games, so the Golf Club 2, Golf Club 2019 and PGA Tour 2K21, All of the ace trophies for getting a hole-in-one, it was required to be on an official course, so either 2K or HB official course. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that this one isn't, and I was playing a bit of one of those silly courses, and yeah, got one in straight away because it was just a 1-inch shot. So a little bit disappointed. I feel a little bit cheated with that. But anyway, 24 feet down, 1 inch. Oh, slightly pulled that. Not sure if I gave it a good weight. Is it going to come up shy? Beautiful pull. There's Karen. Haven't sacked her yet. She's doing a decent job. That's actually the first little cutscene after a shot where I've actually seen the caddy like that on the green. With golfer walking up to the ball. And yes, as well, thankfully they have fixed fixed the replays as well. We're no longer getting stuck on just the golfer. And so just if anybody is wondering, any and all feedback that you guys are giving, as well as ourselves, 2K and HP, they are listening, they are taking note, don't be worrying. As for when they can get around to addressing certain things, I'm sure they'll do sort of like a priority list and just work their way down through. Obviously, they'll want to get main things fixed first, any sort of main issues. So, but don't be thinking that it's all falling on deaf ears, because it's not. But hole number 5, par 4. Wind has completely dropped down now, 5 miles per hour, 453 yards down 28 feet, and that is looking nice off there in the background, that rock work in the lake. See a few sailing boats there. Take a quick look when we get off the tee. Oh, smashed the ball, 103%. A little bit fast again still, but it's fine. Very wide and generous landing area with this fairway. Let's see if we can have a little look down towards our lake here. Let me see, we'll switch ourselves up to the driver. And, oh yeah, that's nice rock. And I want to be careful walking over those rocks. That's not a little bit on the slippy side, because I tell you, they look a little bit on the slippy side there now. And I've kind of done that before myself now, rocky areas, rocky beaches and stuff. And yeah, certainly don't want to be watching your footing. But I can see the water obviously extending off around that way, so I'm not sure if it's a complete river system. Wrapping up and coming to a halt here. We'll have to try and see. Right, 129. Gonna play about 131. We're on a pitch. No, I don't want a pitch shot. Still do not like doing pitch shots outside of 100 yards. So gap wedge, maybe a little bit of loft and spin on it. Though that wind is slightly angled. Still slightly fast. It's trying to turn though. That sits reasonably well. And leaves us with a birdie opportunity from 12 feet up 1 inch. I'll take the pin out. Weight is good. Putt is good. I've had a few putts as well where just a slight little bit too hard, and it has rattled the pin and just shot away from the hole. So yeah, I had that out on it was a Scottsdale, number 15, par 5, for an eagle just before the stadium hole. And when I say it rattled off the pin, straight back off the bloody green. Right, hole number 6. Par 4, 428 yards, and it is down 17 feet. So I think we will be dropping back from the driver here. I think we'll put a good bit of fade on it as well, just to try and help take a few yards off. There we go, that's perfect. It's wrapping around pretty good by the looks of things. I do still have the ball trail on as well, just for shots off the tee. Alright, 298 yards. That will do me nicely. Leaves us with 211 up 10 feet. So I'm going to play about 214. With the wind 205 maybe. So that's pretty much 5 iron, but we're going to pull back maybe 6 iron. Should be good. See, we have another little body of water. Here's a little rowboat here. Just off. You can head out. And yeah, it looks like it's just a big sort of river system. Maybe, yeah, it's hard to tell, lake river system. If I could get up into a sky cam, I really wish we could do that. Oh, there's another little rowboat there, just beside the bridge. Yeah, I really wish they were able to implement something on console for us to be able to get a proper look around the courses. Right, so we're going to pull back. I said 214, 204-ish, and then yeah, with this, I'd say a little bit of loft and spin, just as they are firm and fast, the greens. Oh, there we go, 101, perfect. That looks like it's heading right for it. Now, just slow down quick. Oh, oh. That was a close one. The amount of times as well for an ace or a hole-in-one that I've had. I had one literally run up and stop right on the lip. So I'm still waiting to get an official hole-in-one. And who knows, hopefully maybe we can do it on camera. And maybe it's holding off. Maybe it's waiting for me to get up onto master. But hole number 7, is this our first par 5? Just bear with me, let's have a quick look at the scorecard. This isn't our first par 5, is it? It is actually, yeah. So give me a quick look. So we have 2 par 3s front 9, single par 5, and then we've just got the 2 par 5s on the back 9 and a single par 3. Okay, so let's see, 549 yards. Oh, that is certainly reachable. We have got an approach shot over water though, but I will try my best to get this as neatly and as far down the fairway as we can. Uh-oh, not that way. Bunkered, so I don't think we're going to be going for it in one. We'll have to wait and see. Ooh, do we want to 4-iron? How high is the lip on the bunker? Not bad, actually. Do I want to get stupid? Potentially, maybe at best end up in this bunker. 222. I'll play about 217. All right, yeah, go on. I'll be stupid and reckless. Oh God. And splash. Terrible pull on it and horrible. Just right on the edge of the black fast, I think it was. So yeah, a bit reckless there. You shake that head indeed. Note to self, don't do that with a 4-iron again. Right, 127. This is to hopefully get us on and save par. 114, I'm hoping should carry us there. Oh, bloody hell, that's a pitch. And I've underhit it as well. Right, we're still dry, but we're going to be dropping another shot. I keep making that mistake as well, where I'm just not properly checking. Something most of the time I do. It depends on the distance, but I wasn't expecting that to be a pitch shot there. Okay, we potentially could be dropping 2 shots here. Going all the way back to even. So, bogey on a par 5. Turn. Oh, we are. And I pushed it as well. That's to show I just did slightly overhit that. No, I want to keep the pin out. So we are going to drop back to even par. Yeah, I have to get a feel, I'll say, for the different green speeds. Now, I've played a small few community created courses, but majority have been all 2K official in career mode, so I have to get used to the community green speeds as well. So that's another reason why I just keep it on pro at the moment, just get a feel for it. Right, hole 8 anyway is par 4, and it is measuring 476 yards, 10 mile per hour wind in the face. And there, I was just going to say, I jinxed myself. Please don't. Should be alright in the rough. I was going to say water everywhere. Just into the light rough. I'm going to try and get my tempo under control here. So 195. Going to play about 204 to 205. Will coming out? Will 5-iron? No, I think we'll go 4-iron. A little bit slow, but that hopefully can help us. It's going to be on the green. Hopefully, anyway. Shouldn't run too far, depending on the slope. Okay, left with 32 feet up one. Decent amount of break, and I think I want to go maybe about 2.5. No, I think I've under. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, slightly under hit it. I was tracking well at 2. Another fraction of a second to pull back. And might have gotten it in, but we will drop it in for the par. Stay at even for now. Let's see if we can get ourselves under par as we hit the turn. And to finish off the front 9, we've got a par 3, 217 yards, and it's down 5 feet. So about 215, 205 in that region with that wind. So I'll pull back once again to the 6 iron. And I will apologise. That is someone from up the road. If I'm correct, that's the one that up the road on the Honda Integra. So if they don't stop in a couple of seconds, I will just mute and wait until they finish. Oh, did I put loft and spin on that? I don't think so. Oh, but it's settling down quite well. Just trickling its way slowly towards the hole. I will take that all day. He's happy. 7 feet for the birdie, so come on, can we get under par? Hitting the turn. We can, and it's 1 under par. Okay, sounds like they've driven off now, so... Oh, that horrible double bogey on 7. A par 5 as well. Oh. Alright, kicking off the back 9 for hole number 10, par 4. And it is 482 yards, down 2 feet, 9 mile per hour wind from the back. And this looks quite nice off the tee with the planting. And you can see some more water down the end and a bit of rock work. We'll try and get a closer look as we get down there. Ooh, a little bit slow, but we're fine. So I'm not sure exactly as well what way I'm going to do it. I'm maybe going to just go back and forth, but as more courses get ported across and created on the game, just kind of alternate between doing career mode and course playthroughs. So nice water feature here running down, river system trickling down to waterfalls into what would be a little pond. Well, I'd call it a pond anyway. I'm sure there's probably a specific name maybe for it coming to an end like that, but I'm going to call it a pond. I say, if the trees could get out of my way. So this is nice now. What? I'm on the putter. There we go, we're on the driver. This is nice. Oh yeah, feeding in from... Not sure where it's feeding in again. Just cannot see clearly because I cannot move the bloody camera where I want it to. A few little sailboats here. And I'm not sure actually, I think... Is that our clubhouse over there? Potentially is actually. We'll have to have a look as we get to 18. Never thought to on the first tee. But yeah, lovely planting and rock work all around here in the water. And again, just feeding off down here then into the other sort of big river lake system. Very nicely done. Okay, right, 152. I'm going to play about 144-ish. We are on a normal shot. Make sure that this time straight up pitching wedge might be okay. We'll have to see. A little bit fast. It's tracking pretty good though. Can it roll out though? That's the question. No. That question answered fairly quick. Alright, what are we left with? 20 feet up 5 and quite a break. Straight away I want to say 2.5. So we just aim to get it close, take the pin out. Oh, come on, turn. Oh, just slightly overhit it. No, stop. And boomerang your way back to me. Oh, and I pulled that as well. Oh, it's another bogey. No, I keep doing that as well. I keep bloody pressing square and putting the pin back in for a tap in. Alright, we are back to even. So, course is not not going easy here. Well, if I can just line up my putts properly, that might help. Right, let's see if we can claw that drop shot back. Hole number 11, par 5, 498 yards, up 3 feet. And is this the this little waterway that we saw? It is, yeah, actually it is. Okay. Right, it's only a short par 5. Yeah, there's the green there. So, I'm not sure. I presume it is meant to be a par 5. I could be wrong. Maybe was meant to be a par 4. Gary, if you are watching, do let us know down below. Was hole number... Wait, what hole number are we on? 12? 11. Is hole number 11 meant to be a par 5, or was it actually supposed to be a par 4? But that's an interesting green shape. Very interesting here. I could see the pins over here. Could be tricky to get it. All flowing away down to the back of the green as well. So if you hit it wrong, say if you got a pin tucked up here, well, you'd be obstructed here. So I suppose you'd be allowed, TGC Tours rules, you'd be allowed chip over if you did end up down this way somewhere, as your putt line would be obstructed. But yeah, very interesting green shape. Okay, let's see how we manage to control the green here and where we end up. Right, 239. Play about 248, maybe 249 with the wind. 257 is too much. I think we'll just slightly de-loft the 5 wood. Oh, it's slow. Power was good though. That should kick left by the look of that. It does. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Give me an albatross before a hole in one. Go on. That's not far off. That was only a couple of feet past. Very good luck. That will certainly claw back that drop shot. Well, provided I can make the bloody putt. Anyway, that is. There we go. Alright, back to 2 under par. That's a nice little bounce back there. Par 4 coming up. So we've got one more par 5. Then for hole number 13. See if it's unlucky for some. What's hole 12 got in store for us? It's measuring 403 yards, up 7 feet. And with that wind, say maybe about there. There we go. Now I haven't gone through all the drivers yet, but I just love the sound off this Cobra driver. That will do. 302 yards off the tee, leaves us 115, up 3, so about 116. And excuse me, just want to clear my throat. And with the wind, maybe in the region. See now, look, it has us on bloody pitch shot again. I want to say 116, 27. Maybe I think a little bit of loft on the gap wedge. I do like this as well. Rock work and lovely planting around there as well. Just to kind of complement the left side of the green. 135. Will that be enough? 116. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a good bit of loft and spin on it. Try and hold it up there. Oh, slightly slow. Just off to the right side. Should hold the green though. Spins back and controls itself. Leaves us with a birdie putt from 27 feet down 1 foot. Breaking a little bit both ways. Favour maybe right edge. Oh, that's not the neatest of putt lines, but it's there. And I will take that all day for another birdie. Takes us to 3 under par. There we go. There's a proper replay as well. I have had a couple of instances where it does hang up with the golfer, or it'll snap off to the ball briefly for a second and then go back to the golfer again and then stick with the golfer. But otherwise, they are doing a lot better with the replays since the patch. So that's good to see, because it was quite annoying. It was when you'd want to see it You want to see the shot that they take and do they hold it out. And you're kind of listening. If you do leave it going, just listening. Wait, are we going to hear the crowd? Are we going to hear the ball drop in the cup? But no, thankfully they did address that one. Minor annoyance. Right, hole 13, final par 5 of the course, 551 yards, down 32 feet. This is reachable again. 10 mile per hour wind, pretty much in the favour, especially as we're going to be going into the green. A little bit slow, but that'll help. Pull it around to the right, or push it around to the right, should I say. Alright, 342. Off the tee, leaves us 240. I'm going to play about 243, 234. Right, 4 iron. That has to run up. That has to. Oh, beautiful strike. I think I did see it does feed right to left as well. When we start turning towards the hole. That will do. That is great approach into that green. Leaves us a very good look at another eagle. Just be gentle with it. In she goes. That is going to take us to... Is that 8? 5 under par. Where am I getting 8 under par? I wish 8 under par. Might be if I didn't get that bloody double bogey earlier on. Excuse me. Okay, so hole number 14, par 4, and it's measuring 470 yards, up 20 feet. We are only on 3 wood here. Okay, very tricky shot with the trees. Actually, might be okay. Put a good bit of fade on. Getting a little bit risky here, to be careful with the tempo. Oh, that'll do. That should wrap around nicely. I hope it is a little bit fast though. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do me nicely all day. 314, 15 yards off the tee. Leaves us 162 up 31, so about 172. 165 maybe then with that wind in that region. So that's perfect for the 9 iron. Let's put a little bit of loft and a good bit of spin on it. Oh yeah, I felt that being a little bit fast, and 102% power could be a little bit long. Oh, not. Actually did land. I did take enough off with the loft and sat nice and quick to hold the green. I say the default ball, it handles pretty well. As I say, even with the community courses, still handling quite well and not running out too bad. Right, 11 feet down 1 inch. Turn. Oh, crept it in that side entrance and side entrance. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone here. Somebody's just trying to ring me there. It's a good job I have it on silent. I'll ring them back now in a few minutes. But yeah, so that's another birdie, 6 under par. And for hole number 15, we have a par 4, 488 yards, down 22 feet. Whoever it is trying to bloody well ring me again. Just bear with me 2 minutes while I just answer the phone here real quick. Okay, we're back. Do apologise for that. Obviously, it'll only have been a split second for yourselves, but a good few minutes for me. Right, so where were we? Hole 15, par 4, 488 yards, down 22 feet. Ooh, that may turn a little bit too much. No, that's fine. Well, no, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Could potentially run the rough. Now we're okay. And we're going to be playing over a series of bunkers here. No, we're not. Just sort of in between them all. And kind of long. And interesting shaped green. Looks fairly receptive for the ball as well. All throughout. I don't see any. Oh, well, a small bit there. Just running off into that bunker. A little bit of orange and red lining. But otherwise, all seems to be in the green. Right, 172, so down 21. I'm going to play about 165. So again, that's 9 iron. I'll put a good bit of loft and spin on this now, but with the lie of the ball. Oh, it's good for timing is turning pretty nice with the spin. Sits nice and quick. Again, fair and fast green. So as I was saying there just before I had to take that phone call. Yeah, default ball. It plays pretty well. So we are just hoping. I personally would like to see it anyway. And I did suggest it as well about just giving the option for society presidents to be able to have it open or locked to a specific swing type. And as well as that, well, we do have that. Sorry, that's the one. That's yeah, with the way that we do have that, but doing it the same for the golf balls as well. So societies can have the option to have just the default ball, or if they do want to have it open and have the attributes and all that tied to the ball. What the sleeves, ball sleeves? That's what it's called. I tell you, my memory is getting bad. I mean, I did say in my last video there last week, that released last week, just before launch date, that I am now wearing glasses, so the old eyes are going bad, but I think my flipping memory is going bad now as well. Right, hole number 16, anyway, par 4, 422 yards, up 38 feet, and 8 mile per hour wind coming from our right. And yeah, that'll do pretty good. Right down the middle. 298 off the tee. Gonna leave us with 173 up 24. So about 181, 189-ish roughly with that wind. And yeah, that does indeed look like our clubhouse off in the background. So I'll say 189. We could loft up. We are on quite an upslope. Could loft up slightly. A 6 iron. I like that tree actually, the way it's leaning over into the fairway. Oh, sit down. Oh yes, that will do me very nicely. Knocked it to within 3 feet. Oh, just don't blast it over the bloody hole. Now we're at 8 under par. I'm getting nervous of this chair as well. It's creaking a lot lately. I'm going to have to get a new one soon. Alright, hole number 17, the final par 3 for the course. And it is measuring 211 yards down 1 foot, 8 mile per hour wind in the face. So I'm going to play about 219 in that region, 218 to 219 I'd say. So that's my 4 iron. Maybe just a little bit of loft on it, just hang it up with that wind. It is trying to die down and change its angle. Is it stopped? Let's go before. Ah, don't talk while you're swinging. We get a lengthy chip. Surprisingly enough, actually, I haven't had many chip shots today. I've only as well had to, considering the fact that it's now back in the game, plenty of instances in 2K21 where I would have needed the punch shot. Have not had to use it at all. Really, I think it's 3 times so far I've had to use it to get myself out of trouble. Put a little bit of spin on this. Maybe a bit more. Oh, dirty swing. Had the distance. Just with the fast pulled it over to the left. So tap it in for par. Stay at 8 under and take ourselves onto the final hole. Alright, what's she telling me? Drive her off the tee. That's what I'll be taking. That's what I have in the hand. And that is very nice view off the tee for the final hole. The clubhouse off in the distance. A little waterfall there to our right. There's the colours of the trees, the mountains in the background. Very nice view. So hole number 18, our final hole is a par 4 and it's measuring 418 yards and it is up 7 feet. Wind is dropping down. Where's the green? Ah, over there. Ooh, wait, hold on. Is there anywhere over there that we can get? No. I'm not even going to bother looking anymore. There's nowhere over there. Decent final tee shot, a little bit fast, but should be fine. And I was going to say, it's actually been very quiet all round, actually. It's I haven't heard any crowds at all now. I can hear them now. Where are they? Those crowds should be on. Where? I've had this happen before as well. on courses where they just haven't been shown. Ah, there you are. A small group over here at the old picnic tables. I couldn't see us there for a second. So that must be what it is then. Just somebody's putting just a small little pocket of because it was back in 2K21 anyway. I just can't remember what course it was, and I was like, where the bloody hell are the crowds? I can't see them anywhere. Let me see, 145. Would Gap Wedge get there? Should do. Oh, yeah, I felt that on my thumb. Certainly going to get there now. Just if it's sick quick. All right. 2.5, maybe. It's 23 feet up 3 inches. I don't know what, I'm going to go 3. Oh, I pushed it. And I slightly underhit it as well. I think if we got perfect, and that might have been nice to really threaten the hole at least anyway. But it looks like, provided I don't butcher the swing line or overhit it, it's just going to be a par to finish things off and keep us at 8 under par. Or a bit of a messy front 9, should I say. Especially with that double bogey on the par 5 7th. But otherwise, a very solid round and very, very solid course. And we're not leveling up anymore at all yet after that one. Okay, so let me see. Now, I still have to get used to this now as well, the final screen. So we had 80% fairways in regulation, 77.78% greens in regulation. And yeah, say just a little bit of a scrappy front 9, especially to say hole number 7. A bogey is bad enough on a par 5, but a double bogey. That's a kick to the crotch right there, and then just kicking off. Thought it was going to be bad then on the back 9 when I saw that, when we got that bogey on 10, but eagling 2 of the par 5s very comfortably as well, and a string of birdies along with it. More than happy to. So 8 under, or sorry, 7 under for the back 9. So yeah, so that will do it for that one. There's the, oh yes, the distance. I'll say I just need to get a feel now for doing all this with the videos. We already saw the round stats and stuff, and more options. I assume that is going to bring us course details. I am definitely going to favour the course, and I will also rate 5. Very nicely done. Whoop. Oh yeah, now 2K21 it didn't do that. I just keep on pressing right, and it's just going to keep on doing that. I would stop at the top. Make sure to press it. Certainly give it a 5. But yeah, so that is Ravens Falls, which is a tribute to Chris, aka Deep White Raven, and is designed by Gary Friend, aka Angus Young 14, as a tribute to Chris, who, again, as I mentioned at the start of the video, sadly recently lost his battle with cancer and passed away. So once again, just as we close out the video, I would just like to say my condolences to both Gary and also to all of Chris's family and friends for the loss of Chris. And yeah, there's a wonderful tribute to Chris. So great work there, Gary. Absolutely love that course, and a good little challenge as well. Yeah, so if I say one play, I'm not sure if that's from myself or not, but yeah, definitely get out there. I do believe it is on, if you're still on PGA Tour 2K21 as well, it is on there. So if you haven't got 2K23 yet, do get out and give it a play. And also, if you're on 2K23, get out there and give it a play, and see how you get on with Raven Falls. As I say, it is a tribute to the loss of Deep White Raven. So once again, just my condolences. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you all very much for watching. As I did also say, I will say once again, as I did say at the start of the video, I will not in any way be monetizing this video whatsoever. So if there is any advertisements at the start or at the end of this video, that is down to YouTube. It is not me. But yes, I'll say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.